Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the Hood Oracle, aka Karmic Source Nightmare, aka the Rembrandt of Karmic Readers, aka Diamonds in the Rough with another reading for you guys. Now, I wanted to make an announcement. I am going to be taking a hiatus from the card making process only because it's kind of being done by everybody now, and I wanted to kind of carve my own niche out. I will get back to the card making process when more information becomes available. I'd rather channel that information into a book, a hardcover book with an ISBN number and everything, okay? Because I'm going to tell you there was a vision that was seen regarding me by one of my friends that had basically, she had seen me sitting at a table with a copy of my book, hardcover book, sitting next to other great spiritual minds with their books, and we were discussing and laughing and everything, and she kind of saw this for me, so this kind of always stuck in the back of my head, okay, that's like, okay, I have always had a great command of the English language. Now, granted, I speak on here like I'm some big tough girl sometimes, but I do have a very good command of the English language. I was an English major. English was always my best subject in school, okay? So it really would behoove me to kind of use that good command of the English language, even being bilingual. Being bilingual doesn't mean that you have to have crappy pronunciation of English, okay? Because yo hablo español, okay? Y también I speak English. So I'm also working on speaking some Ukrainian from my mom's side, okay? Because that's a little more difficult. I only know 3 phrases in Ukrainian. Okay, let's see if I can remember them, okay? I'm actually going to, while I'm doing this, while I'm chit-chatting with you guys and kind of acclimating to the energies of the cards here, I'm going to teach you a little bit of Ukrainian right now. Let's see. Well, for me, I can say this, and for my Ukrainian brothers and sisters, okay, you can say this too. To say I am Ukrainian, you go, or you say, excuse me. I had to speak English correctly, okay? Я є українська. Я є українська. I am Ukrainian. Я є українська. To say I love you in Ukrainian is, and I think that would be very, very important to know the I love yous, right? For my Eastern European brothers and sisters, right? Or just those that want to learn Ukrainian. It would be Я люблю тебе. Я люблю тебе. And I do... Now, I have the Google Translator on here on my phone, so anything else that I need to know, I'm kind of learning with that. So I guess it's not 3 that I know. I guess it's only 2 that I know. I am Ukrainian and I love you, which I guess is very, very important, right? So, you get your little free little Rosetta Stone-ish type lesson over here in Ukrainian. So, yeah. I'm going to be working on the book. The card deck, I have my card deck here that I'm selling for $50, the sexy deck, which right now it serves 2 purposes. It serves as a reading deck, so you do readings on yourself and your masculine, or it could be used as a game card deck. That's the way it's set up. And somebody actually pointed that out to me the other day in the live. I was like, wait a minute, yeah, she's right. This can be used as a game, right? Because of the way it's set up. So, for that $50, you not only get a deck that you can read with, but a deck that you can play with, right? So, great. Way to go, Bernie. Pat on the back. Alrighty, so that being said, let's get into the reading, shall we? Let me just take a swig of coffee here. Yummy. What do we need to be made aware of or warned about? What is the most important thing that we need to focus on right now? We're approaching Halloween, and a lot of crazies come out on Halloween. Okay, so my mom has actually, and you know Mommy is the one that not only had the dog dream, but she also had the tower dream. So you know where I get my abilities from. Okay, I get my sense of justice from my dad because he was a foreman. He was a shop foreman, or steward. What, I don't know which one is the one that it's the union leader. Get it? Union. So this was going to be my chosen pathway without even knowing it growing up, because he was the leader for the union. Okay, so I get my drive and my sense of justice and that fighting spirit from my dad, and I get my psychic ability from my mom and the women on my mom's side. Okay, I get some from my dad too, but he wasn't like really into it. You know, it's like he wasn't really willing to kind of teach that, you know, for whatever reason. He had his reasons, but anywho, that being said, now you know where I get my abilities from. Okay, that's innately in me. It's going to be passed down to my children, and you know, oh, those are going to be some powerful children. So masculine, if you're watching, you know, there's most likely a reason why we're in separation or preparation right now, I should say, because our children are going to be really powerful, okay? He's a mago or a magician. I'm a psychic magician, you know, mystic, whatever you want to call me. So combine those two polarities together. Oh, whoa. Okay. We're going to have some very, very powerful children. This is why this separation is happening, is because our children are going to really be leaders. And now that you know that, now you understand why I go through the things that I'm going through and why I'm not really bothered. I'm not pressed by it. I'm not. Because you understand what you're here to do. And also my faith has kind of changed in a way where it's not contingent on anything, right? I understand God in a way where he's relatable to me, where he's accessible, where he doesn't really feel separate from me. I feel like a team with him, right? I feel like a team with Jesus, like a team with Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene. I feel like a team member, right? It's like, it's not just them, you know, yes, there is certain supernatural things that they can do that I can't do, but there are certain human things that require a strong back, 2 strong legs, and 2 strong arms, and able-bodied hands to be able to do my part. Okay, so keep that in mind with you guys, all right? I'm not trying to preach, you know, it's not what I'm doing, but just my faith has kind of like taken on a metamorphosis of sorts, where it's like, even if it's something that I would have kind of before, and very recently actually, kind of questioned him about, it'd be like, well, you know better than me. It's kind of like that. You know better than me. I don't have to understand everything. Okay? That is a bit egoic. You having to understand everything that God has planned. It's like, you know, please understand when I say we're not supposed to understand everything. We're not. And the things that seem like you can't wrap your head around, maybe it's because you're not supposed to wrap your head around it. Okay? It's something that, it's a cosmic truth and a cosmic knowledge that only God has, that maybe you're even as progressed as you are on this spiritual journey, you're still not going to understand it. And you have to be okay with that. All right. So I'm kind of in that space. It's like, if I don't understand it, maybe I'm not supposed to. Whatever I'm supposed to understand, it will come to me. If it's knowledge that I need to know, it'll come to me. And if it does come to me, you guys will know too. That's a definite. All right. So that being said, okay. These are things that we absolutely have to be aware of or concentrate on or be warned about. So it could be in any of those three things. First card that came out is the Nine of Cups. The promises that were made to you. Please don't turn your back on something because it becomes difficult. It's because it's becoming difficult is because you're close to it. And that's spiritual facts, okay? This was not written to be easy. If it was easy, you would not learn any lessons that refine you like that diamond. When I say diamond in the rough, it's not just me. It's all of y'all that are diamonds in the rough, okay? You're all learning just how multifaceted you are. You're not just plain 2D on paper, okay? There are facets to you. There are undiscovered doors to your subconscious mind that you haven't even tapped into yet. There's so much left to discover, and this journey is not meant to be something that gives you pain. It's something that is meant to make you rediscover your birthright, rediscover what you already knew in heaven when you were made. Okay? But when we make that transition from heaven to earth, a lot of our memory is wiped out. We retain it from the time that we're in utero, okay, because we still have that conscious connection to God, okay, up until the time that from we're in utero to about 5 years old. 5 years old is when the human ego develops, okay? Look it up, Google it, okay? All right, that's when the human ego develops. That's when, kids around that age, it's mine. It's all about me. No, me first. That's where the ego comes in. All right. If you notice, 1 year old, 2 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old, all about sharing. Here, take my soggy cookie. Look, I'm going to tell you, my nephews and my niece, okay, have given me their soggy cookies. Okay, no, Titi, here, I'll, nom, here, you can eat out, that's okay, little one, that's okay, you eat. I love my buttons, I love it, but eat your soggy cookie. I love you, baby, but eat your soggy cookie. It's all yours, baby, all yours. Oh, and they shove it in your face, It's like, take, eat. And you're like, no, baby, that's okay. I like my cookies crispy, okay? Oh, my goodness. This whole segment here is making me remember when they were so young. It's like, well, two of them are very young. Two of them are, let's see. One's going to be 3 very, very soon. My little Scorpio. And she's a Virgo rising, so she loves school, okay. I have my other nephew. I swear he's going to be an athlete. This child runs and he doesn't have no chub to him. It's like he's muscular. That's like he's like solid, right? So I do see him being either running for track, and I told his mother this, okay? I see him running track or, wrestling or doing some kind of athletic thing where he gets a scholarship, okay? Because he's going to be that good at it, okay? And for my other one, he's my artistic little boy. He draws like a Basquiat. Okay? When he draws, he doesn't draw like a typical 7-year-old boy. Okay? It's not just squiggles and lines. Okay? And even my little Nena, the one that I was telling you about before, my little Scorpio, she even now is starting to, show some artistic talent. Okay? So it's like, what she's drawing actually looks like what she says that she's drawn. It's like, oh my goodness, my babies, it's like, obviously I'm not mama, but it's like, you feel that pride of a mom, because I'm auntie, I'm TT. Okay, so I'm sorry, I can be here all day gushing about my buttons. Okay, but let's get back to the reading. Okay, so basically what this is saying here, and that's kind of why I was talking about this, we have the 9 of Cups here to start out with the reading. All right, so focus on the end goal, the end game here. Do not be delayed by distractions, because you know what? At this point, the magic that they're using is not going to work. We know this already. Okay. Part of the battle is knowing about it, being aware about it. And once you're aware about it, it has little to no effect. Okay. You'll get a glimpse, oh, they're doing magic. And it's like, and once you do that, it's like the whole reason that their things were working that whole entire time before I started flapping my gums about it is because you didn't know about it. You didn't know about it. Okay? You had an inkling, and women's intuition had an inkling, but, it's like you needed proof. You needed confirmation. Enter stage right. Okay? My big mouthed ass. Okay? Started flapping her gums about the black magic and, the manipulation and all of this stuff. And it's like, oh, shit. Oh, shit, I'm not the only one that sees this. Okay? And then, since I made it okay, to talk about it, everybody else started, they kind of saw it, but were afraid to speak on it because maybe they thought that the devil was going to attack them for talking about it, But, and on some levels, we have gotten attacked as readers, lives have been shut off. There have been glitches. There have been, delays in what I'm talking about, and the video was delayed, so it would distract you, and when you don't see my mouth speaking along with the words that are coming out of it, it kind of makes you a little frustrated and you want to turn off, right? That's what they were thinking. Oh, they don't like me, because the thing is that I know what they're thinking. I know what they're thinking. They're not exactly hard to figure out. Once you wake up to this shit, it's not exactly hard to figure them out. Okay? They're not so fucking mystical, these demons. You're not exactly that big of a mystery to fucking figure out. Okay? And, they try to scare me. They try. Try being the operative word here. The little bumps in the night. I'll see things. I'll see a pair of eyes or something. I'll be like, really? Really? Is that all you got? You go from sitting on my chest and I see your glowing red eyes as a shadow person, okay, to a simple bump in the night, because you're losing your touch, demons. You're losing your fucking touch. You're not, with Halloween and everything, it's like the veil is very, very thin. And I'm going to get back to, I do believe I talked about that briefly earlier in this video. And Mommy, Mommy, she's the one that had those 2 visions. She does feel that something is going to go on Halloween because of the very thin veil, okay? And she didn't get into specifics, and she didn't really want to speak on it because it did honestly spook her a bit. It might have something to do with communication, okay? Because me coughing just now. She didn't get into specifics, but she's like, no, something big is going to happen on Halloween, this particular Halloween, because it's the one preceding 2020. Okay, so, just stay safe, guys. Okay, don't put yourself in a position on Halloween, I want you guys to have a nice time, get dressed and have fun and everything, but do it safely, okay? Take your precautions, okay? Ladies, take your mace, okay? Or whatever you need to take to defend yourself, okay? Keep your money and all your stuff, close to your body, under your jacket. Under your jacket. This is something something that Grandpa had actually taught me. Your keys. If you're walking somewhere by yourself, if like you and a group of friends have basically broken off for the night and, went your separate ways after the Halloween festivities are over, something my grandpa always taught me, okay, from my mom, okay, your keys, especially women, take the keys and have them between each knuckle, ready to fucking stab somebody, okay, in case like with a punch or gouge their eyes or whatever you need to do. A woman needs to defend herself, okay? So that's one thing that Grandpa had in place. Have each key between each knuckle and just be ready, because you can do some real fucking damage, with those extensions. It's sort of like brass knuckles without it being brass knuckles, right? Okay, just do that. Look, defend yourself and answer questions later, okay? It's like, if this person is coming to attack you, because there's going to be some crazy fucking people on Halloween, okay? Just have that. Ladies, that's actually a very good idea, okay? Especially if you're walking alone. Please don't walk alone. If you can avoid it at any cost, don't walk alone, okay? But if you have to, like if you're in that last street or something towards your house and something, and it's still in the middle of the night or whatever, I would recommend you take a Lyft or an Uber or anything like that. But if you absolutely must walk, have the keys between your knuckles, okay? Also, something that mommy taught me, when you're drinking, because a lot of people are going to be drinking on Halloween, okay? Do not leave your drink unattended, okay? Make sure you buy your own drinks, okay? If somebody's buying you drinks, you make sure you watch the bartender pouring that drink, okay? If you need to leave to go pee or something, or to get money out of the ATM, have your hand over the glass. And make sure your whole palm is covering the entire surface of the glass. And don't have your back turned. Okay, if this is my jam, I want to leave my drink on the bar. No, don't do it. Okay, finish your drink. Finish your drink. Okay. If you can't finish your drink down to the glass, okay, have your hand over the glass and face whoever's in front of you or on the side of you. Okay, or even look in the back of you. Look in back of you every now and again. Okay, I'm trying to protect y'all. Okay, I'm just giving you what my family had given me as far as protective measures. Okay, have your palm over the lip of the glass. Okay, make sure that nothing can be seeped in through any openings in your fingers or anything like that. Okay, make sure. Okay, any would-be assailant, they won't have an opportunity to slip anything in there. Okay? Just looking out for y'all. Okay? I have to do that. I love you guys. Okay? I don't want you hurt. Okay? There's a lot of fucking crazy people, and a lot of them come out on Halloween. Let me tell you, I love Halloween. Quite honestly, a little more than Christmas, a little more than Thanksgiving. I love me my Thanksgiving. It's the only time of the year where you have an excuse to kind of eat and drink and, whatever. But I love me some Halloween. I mean, it's serious. Okay? And if you are a fellow Halloween lover like me, you can forget, because you love the holidays so much. You're only concentrating on having a good time. Please, if you're at a bar, know that it'll be crowded, most likely. If you're in a metropolitan area like New York, anybody that's coming to New York, okay, to visit, or somebody that's going to be out of the house on Halloween. I just said that. Okay. Had to get my thoughts together. All right, there's something trying to come in, trying to distract me here. On Halloween, if you're being out for Halloween, for whatever reason, okay? If you're trick-or-treating with the kiddos, that's one thing, okay? You know, you have to take your precautions too, but, you know, there's more people around because there's kids around and there's always, you know, parents watching, not only, you know, their own kids, but your kids too. Okay, so there's, you know, there's that increased level of, I wouldn't even call it security, but, you know, there's more eyes. But when you are in your outfit, okay, enjoying yourself on Halloween, make sure you take precautions. Make sure you have enough money in your bank account, not only for your drinks, okay, and to party, but enough to have that, take that Uber or that Lyft or that Juno or whatever car service you use home, okay? Make sure, and even then, make sure you have some kind of, you know, way to protect yourself, defend yourself, okay? Remember the keys between the knuckles. Remember the hand over the glass, okay? So I'm just letting you guys know, just so that you're safe. I love you guys and I want you to have a good time, but I want you to be safe about it. There's a lot of fucking crazy people out there, okay? And they'll use Halloween as an excuse to go fucking crazy, all right? So let's get back into the reading. So, 9 of Cups here. What else do we need to be made aware of? I feel I covered most of what we need to be made aware of with that little rant, but I'm just making sure you guys are safe. That's it, you know? What else do we need to be made aware of or warned about or concentrate on? The Chariot. It's basically Spirit letting you know, just because you're not seeing anything doesn't mean something is not moving. It's actually moving on a lot quicker behind the scenes than what your two human eyes can see. Okay? For a lot of us, we gotta play dumb. We gotta play dumb, like kind of play possum. Have you ever heard that saying, play possum? Especially with the karmics watching and, you know, them watching these readings and trying to figure out what's the next thing to do, okay, from watching these readings. We don't have passwords on these readings, on these videos, okay? It's kind of a free-for-all for these karmics so that they can watch. We can't do anything about that. And with the Chariot, it's basically saying here, just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not moving, okay? This is why there's a very, very big importance here on not leaning on your own two eyes. They can deceive you, especially at this time. Okay, we're nearing 2020. Okay, we're going to be, as 2020 approaches and as we move into 2020 and start the year off, our abilities as human angels are going to become more prevalent and more crystal clear as to what we can do, what we're meant to do. Okay, this is why I call this diamond in the rough. Not just me, but all of you too. Diamonds in the rough. Diamond in the rough is not being completely aware of just everything that is within your birthright and your destiny. Okay, and you're being refined as that process happens. Okay, that's what diamond in the rough means. Okay. So, what else do we need to... Oh, this came out. We have the 3 of Cups here. And I feel like we need to have a clarifier card here. What is this 3 of Cups about here? What is this 3 of Cups about? Okay, there's going to be some elopements happening in 2020. Because we have the 3 of Cups here with the Hierophant card. There's going to be very, very spontaneous marriages. Spontaneous, very spontaneous. Well, not spontaneous anymore, right? Now you know about it. Seeing a lot of planes, a lot of traveling, very spur of the moment. Sorry, DMs, if I ruined it for you. Like, damn, bitch, do you have to see everything? Yes, I do. Especially with the 2 keys here on the Hierophant, yeah. There's going to be a lot of elopements, a lot. Get married now and explain later. You're just going to be overtaken by the romance and the love and everything, and you're not going to be overly concerned with people's opinions. You're not. You're like, oh, fuck it. You're just like, I'm here. I've waited so long to be with my masculine. I've waited so long to be with my feminine. Who cares what anybody else thinks? Who cares? Really, really. Who cares? What else? Judgment. Yeah, some people are going to judge. Some people are going to judge, oh, don't you think this was a little impetuous? Don't you think this was a little off the cuff and a little soon? No, it's not soon. Especially when some of us have been waiting a long time for this to happen. This couldn't come soon enough. Okay? People are going to judge whether you do something good, bad, or indifferent. So you might as well do what you want anyway. Right? You know how the saying goes. Judge not lest you be judged, right? Oh, okay. Let's see if this is actually, hold on. All right. This came out in the reverse, and I'm going to find out why it came out in the reverse. So we got the Lovers in reverse here. We're going to find out what that's all about, okay? Why is the Lovers in reverse here? Okay, I get it. This is not a bad thing at all. Okay. You're not going to announce it on Facebook or social media that you're married. You're just going to be married when you come back. Okay, so nobody's going to know about it. This is why the Lovers it's kind of like hiding the Lovers, right? With this Hermit card, you're going to be like holed up somewhere and have your little honeymoon and everything. But nobody's going to know about it until y'all come back. That's what I'm getting here. It's not bad at all, actually. And that's where the judgment comes in. Oh, we wanted to celebrate with you and all of this stuff. You still are going to be able to, but I don't think you can ever understand what we've been through as twin flames. Okay? What we've had to endure. So if we want to do this and take the red eye to Bora Bora, okay, then we're going to take the red eye to Bora Bora. Okay, and we're going to get married on a nice, beautiful island, with the crisp ocean air, assaulting our skin. Okay, and we're going to be up in there and doing what we need to do. Okay, and no longer taking into consideration everybody else's opinion. No more. We're done with that. We're done with everybody else's opinions. It's over. It's finished. Okay? There's a real sense here of like, look, we're going to do what we're going to do. And that's that. Whether you agree with it or not, whether you understand it or not, we're still going to do it. It's not going to stop it. Okay? It's sort of like when a teenager asserts his sense of self-identity, right? Because this is kind of right now what we're going through. It's kind of like the last phases of a spiritual puberty. Okay? Alrighty. Ace of Pentacles. This is the thing. A lot of times all that key is doing that one thing that you needed to do, especially masculine that's watching right now. With this Ace of Pentacles, you've been so concerned about money, so concerned about your health and abundance and all of that stuff. Once you turn that key in the lock, we're the lock, you're the key, right? Once you do what you need to do, it's almost like you were on, not Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, what's that one with the suitcases, right? And you pick the right suitcase. You've been led to that suitcase, and that suitcase kind of has an aura around it. But you're picking these other suitcases with these karmics, but this one has been there the whole time. You know, not having to have this pomp and circumstance around her, but you finally picked the right suitcase. And in that suitcase is all the money you've ever imagined having in your life, all of the abundance you've ever imagined having in your life. Any treasure, it's always been there. You just had to pick it. Okay? What else do we need to be made aware of? A lot of this involves, in order to get to this Ace of Pentacles, a lot of this involves walking away from people that were draining your vitality, including, and they are including a Three of Cups here. So it may be 3 females, okay, that you have needed to kind of kick to the curb, okay? It doesn't have to be female, okay? Whoever these 3 entities are, they were probably surrounding you so that they can find out as much information and intel as possible. Okay, so you got to kick them to the curb. And that's where this 8 of Cups is all about. Okay, a lot of it is just involving walking away from certain people that are just draining your vitality. And some of them, you know, being close to you for many years, and you know, they're kind of banking on the fact that you've known this person for years and 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 years to not walk away from them, and so that they can still have access to you. These people don't deserve access to you, masculine. They don't. They don't. Okay. 2 of Swords. We're going to see what that 2 of Swords is all about. Okay. All right, what I'm getting here, 3 cards came out. The 2 of Swords, the Temperance card, and the 5 of Swords. You're going to be very tempted to kind of smash your happiness in somebody's face, okay? And they're saying here, please don't do it, okay? Just be happy. Just be happy, that's enough. Nobody's saying that you should hide it, but, you know, don't be, what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of don't be haughty about it. The 5 of Swords is the being haughty card. You know, like, oh, look at me with my nose up in the air. Ha, 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 ha. That type of card. That's the ha, 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 ha card. Nanny, nanny, poo, poo. That's the nanny, nanny, poo, poo card. Okay? They're saying don't do it. You're supposed to have grown from this. So don't stoop down to their level. That's something that they would do. You know, simply put your picture up and you know, offer up your gratitude and everything, but, you know, don't word it in such a way, well, fuck you bitches that didn't believe, you know, that we were, no, we don't need to do that. Just live the life that they tried to keep you from, you know, share it with those people that do support you, and be done with it. You know, it's like, you know, this shouldn't be something that we do just to show off, right? Like, some of you are going to have engagement rings, you know, it's like, while you should show off your engagement ring to the people that you know that are supportive of you in person, to do it online, you know, I kind of would advise against it, okay? If they see it in a picture, they see it in a picture, but to be like, ooh, you know, let me tell you something. Don't pull a Kim Kardashian, okay? I'm gonna fucking say it, okay? She flashed that fucking ring and got robbed, okay? There are people watching you all the fucking time, okay? Not saying that she deserved it. No, absolutely not. But, you know, there are people watching you all the time that you don't even know. Just because they're not a follower of yours that you can count, okay, in a list doesn't mean that they're not fucking watching you, okay? So don't, you know, yeah, don't do it. I would really advise against that, okay? Alrighty, so I'm going to put these back, see if there's anything else, because I do have a couple of personal clients readings that I had to get to today, so I am going to wrap this up. We'll do a quick check-in of the DM, okay, and a quick check-in of the karmic while we're here, okay? First DM, because he's more important than the karmic, okay? DMs, what's going on with you fellas? Okay, we hope you're doing well. We hope you're well and steadily going along the path with no hiccups. Okay, if you need any support, lean on your feminine. Okay, if you need any, I'm going to let you guys know right now, if you need any help as in how to contact your masculine, reach out. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. All right? And I will know if it's a karmic reaching out to me. You know, if you don't get a response from me, then I feel like you're a karmic. So any karmics that are watching that are thinking of contacting me with that, no, don't do it. Because I'll know if you're a karmic or not. Don't try to pose as a twin flame. I always know who my true twins are. I already know. All right, DM, what's going on with you that we need to be made aware of? Aww, que lindo. Ace of Cups. His cups runneth over. Okay, he's overwhelmed with emotion. Whoa, okay, all of my cards just fell out. And this one just came out. The Ten of Cups. Okay, masculine. Okay, I see you want to talk. Okay. Pues habla. Habla pues. What do you want to say, masculine? What is it that the masculines are going through right now that they need to convey to us? Oh my God, how beautiful. Two of Cups. So we have Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups, and Two of Cups. Wow, they're very emotional right now. Aww. Babies. The Magician. Ah, I see. A lot of them are waking up to their own spiritual power. Some of them are magos, magicians, that they're waking up to their abilities. Okay. All right. Let's see here. What else is the masculine going through right now that they need to convey to you? Okay. We have the Five of Pentacles here. Let's see here. What is that Five of Pentacles all about? Interesting. Interesting. I want to see whose energy this is here. Because Five of Pentacles is leaving the house type of energy, being kicked out, you know, evictions, that type of thing. And we have the Moon card right next to it. So what's this all about? What's this all about, masculine? Whose energy is this? King of Wands. Okay. I feel with this Magician card, he has been made aware through his own abilities that magic was used on him. He basically told the karmic to fuck off with this Five of Pentacles here. And really, a lot of them said, you know, you're not getting a dime from me. You're not going to get anything from me. Do it on your own. You're not getting anything else from me at all. Not a single cent, not even the sweat from my brow you get. Nothing. Okay? I feel with the Moon card here, this happened in the middle of the night. For some cases. And as a result, the King of Wands is all about seeing the bigger picture and being ready to do whatever needs to be done. Okay? Once you get rid of the leech that's sucking the life force out of you and you heal, you see everything clearly. Okay? He doesn't know what to do first. He knows he has a lot on his plate where you're concerned. He doesn't know what to do first. Because we have the Fool here, which lets me know that he has faith in whatever does come his way. Okay, but he there's so much. He's like, oh my God, there's so much I have to do now. What do I do first? Because we have the Two of Pentacles here. What do I handle first? Don't cause yourself any more heartache. No more headache. It'll come to you. It'll come to you. Just relax. Okay, you did the major thing that you needed to do in getting rid of this karmic. Okay, everything else will come to you. Okay, you have very patient feminines. You're very blessed with patient feminines. Okay, that are unconditionally loving to you and supportive of you. Okay, so don't worry, masculines. Okay, last thing you need to do is worry your handsome little head. You really don't need to do it. Last card for the masculines. Page of Cups. He knows that the biggest thing that he needs to do here is to come to you with either an apology or an explanation, or just coming forward and being completely truthful. Okay? Just letting his guard down, letting the walls down, break the fucking walls, okay? And right now he's in the process of like breaking down the walls brick by brick so that he can be completely vulnerable enough to tell you what he needs to tell you, okay? Because right now, because he's on offense from everybody else, that kind of builds extra bricks. You know what I mean? It's like, no. You know instinctively who's for you, who's against you. Just use those bricks for them. Don't make more bricks, okay? If you have to come out swinging, come out swinging, all right? So, now, karmic. Your turn, bitches. Karmic update. So this is a 3-for-1 here. Haha. 3 for 1. We got the 6 of Pentacles here. What's going on with the karmic? I just got community service. I just got the words community service. Somebody kind of like picking up the, with that long stick with the like needle pointy thing at the end that picks up the garbage and puts it in the big bag along the roads. Community service. So there's something about karmic and community service. Interesting. What else is going on with the karmic that we need to be made aware of? Oh, we're going to have to revisit that one. Interesting. Now we have the 2 of Cups here. We have to see what this 2 of Cups is about. What's this 2 of Cups about here? Oh. Interesting. Okay, I'm getting a scene here. A courtroom. The former 2 that were together, that's with this 2 of Cups here, it's the karmic and masculine in a courtroom scene. We have the scales here in this 6 of Pentacles card, representing justice and fairness and equality. And the judge basically telling her she has to do community service and to actually make an apology to the DM explaining what she did. That's interesting. That's very interesting. We're going to have to revisit this, guys. Okay. Oh, somebody pissed. Whenever I cough, I know it's not me. Somebody's pissed. This karmic doesn't want to apologize. She doesn't want to apologize. Karmic update. Okay. We have the 8 of Cups here. What's this 8 of Cups all about? We all know that that's options, choices, too many choices. Is she really going to still try to come after the lovers? Really? Because we got the lovers here. Now, for the ones that have lesser offenses, okay, that didn't quite use like magic or anything, that were just manipulative little cunts. With this Eight of Cups here, she has watched these videos enough to make her think that she might be a divine feminine, and she will be looking for the divine masculine in somebody else. So, men in general, beware this woman. Sorry, I'm going to say it. Okay? Beware, because she will come in trying to look like she is of light, but use your discernment. Now, there's a lot of people that say, you know, the karmics should find their own divine masculine. If you're a karmic, you came into this thing as a karmic. Okay, I'm not understanding why some readers are saying they have to find their own divine masculine. You know, if you're in the karmic vibration, I'm very, very sorry, but I don't see how you can switch, especially here, since there's no spiritual ramifications. It's just legal. How can you switch that to purport yourself to be something you're not? If you're a karmic, you're a karmic. You don't magically turn into a divine feminine because you left this masculine. I don't understand this. I just don't understand it. We need to stop it with the misinformation. We need to stop it. Because maybe you could have used that excuse before you started using dark magic. The moment you started messing with that shit, you just changed whatever fabric was already laid out. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. There's a very big difference. It's kind of a slap to the face to the real divine feminines with these two cards here saying that, oh, well, I'll just seek out another divine masculine, and then this shit's going to start all over again, just with somebody else's. It won't be you anymore, but it'll be somebody else's. So I don't like this information that's being proposed in the spiritual community that, a karmic all of a sudden can turn into a divine feminine. For anybody that has had that question and you're a divine feminine and when you're a karmic, okay? If you're a karmic and you're a karmic, because a karmic knows she's a karmic, okay? Come on. You don't just magically become a divine feminine. It's something you're born with. You're born into it. You don't magically become one of the 144,000 overnight because of a court judgment. That makes me very, very irate. How dare you? So we went through all of these years of torment. All of a sudden you become a divine feminine because of a court judgment? I mean, I'm glad you're out of the fucking life, but at the same time, how dare you? So you get to have a free fucking ride and we had to go through all this pain? No, bitch. I think the fuck not. That just made me angry. Sorry, Spirit, but that made me angry. Yeah. The Hermit. We got the Hermit here. A lot of them are going to be very depressed here because we have the Hermit and the Sun reversed. A lot of them are not going to recover over this loss of the divine masculine. They're not going to recover from it. That's basically what it's saying here. Whoa, okay. Again, my cards flew out. It's getting a little ridiculous now, don't you think? Okay, what else? Last two cards. What is this? Oh, no wonder, okay. Hierophant. Okay. Just be prepared, feminine, that if kids are part of the picture with the masculine, and they are naturally his, okay? If they are his, know that she's most likely, I'm going to be honest with you guys, she most likely is not going anywhere. I mean, it depends on the judgment, of course. If she's found to be an unfit mother, then total custody will be awarded to the masculine. But with this Hierophant card here, she's going to be very petty, okay? Because we have the petty card here, the Five of Wands. Just don't let it get to you, okay? She will try to lord over those children until they're 18. Now, if they're over 18, she can't do shit. She can't do shit. You're 18, okay? The mother is responsible during pregnancy, in utero, up to the age 18. After that, not responsible anymore, okay? Yeah. I mean, they have to tell you the truth, these cards. You know what I mean? It's, you know, it's not always going to be pretty. So the Hierophant with the Five of Wands here, you know, just expect her to be petty. She's not going to be a threat to you guys, obviously. But until those kids are 18, just, you have to put into practice, feminine, that she's probably going to call the masculine, you know, and you just set the boundaries, okay? If she's calling about the kids, it's one thing, okay? But, you know, don't call about anything else. And you know what? Let me tell you something. As long as everything is straight away with kids, and the masculine will know everything is straight away with the kids, there's no other reason for her to fucking call them, okay? And you answer the phone, feminine. You want to call my house, bitch? I'm going to answer the phone. I'm going to answer the phone. I'm going to answer the phone, not him. So you want to call the house? I'm going to answer the phone. Do it. Call my house. I'm going to answer the phone. Oh, you got a message? I'll give it to him. Sorry, you gotta have some kind of balls. Some proverbial balls in this shit. Okay, because these bitches will still try it. You know, they will still try it. Okay, if kids were in the mix, and they are his biological kids, then, you know, you got to kind of prepare yourself for that, okay? Best way to handle it, you answer the phone, feminine. You answer the phone. She'll get so fucking tired of calling when it's you answering the phone. She wants to hear his voice, okay? And if he does happen to answer the phone, put that shit on speaker. Put that fucking shit on speaker. I want to hear what this bitch is saying. Sorry, you have not earned any trust. All right, guys, I think that's it, guys. I'm not feeling any more. I'm going to take a little rest before I handle the personal readings that I have to do today. Yeah, guys, if you want a personal reading of your own, you know how to get to me. I have all the information in the description box. Info to join me on social media is also included, or you could just tap one of the icons in the YouTube banner that I have, okay? The little two kissing faces, okay? Yeah, and other than that, guys, take care of yourselves. Be safe this Halloween, okay? I love you guys, and I know this was a long fucking reading, but you know what? I had time today. I had time today, so, I love you very, very much, and I want y'all safe. Don't be strangers. If you've had readings with me, know that you still can reach out to me, okay? I don't just cast you to the fucking wolves. I don't just do a reading for you and then, fucking forget about you. No, it's not that's not what I'm about, okay? So, love you guys, and please like, share, and subscribe, and I will talk to you soon. Take care, guys. Big hugs.